Good day, class. Welcome to today's session on the class subject teacher, Ms. Ewan Doris, Civic Education for Senior Secondary School 1. Week 5, topic, Human Rights, subtopic, Responsibilities of Individuals, Group, and Governments in UDHR. Before then, let's quickly look at our previous topic where we talked about human rights and the meaning of the 7 codes, freedom of Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR. We said in our last class that human rights can be defined as certain privileges that are enjoyed by citizens of a country, irrespective of their sex, tribe, or creed. And we said that this Universal Declaration of Human Rights has to do with 30 articles. It has to do with 30 articles. And these 30 articles, the rights over there are being divided into 7 codes. The rights over there are being divided into 7 codes. That's the meaning of the 7 freedom, the first 7 code freedom of Universal Declaration of Human Rights involves the right of freedom, the right from fear, freedom from want, freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, freedom of assembly and association, freedom of opinion and expression, then freedom from discrimination and recognition as a person. Now, in our today class, we are looking at the responsibilities of individuals and groups in UDHR. Our specific objective for this class is to look at the roles of individuals, groups, and governments in the protection of Universal Declaration of Human Rights. We should be able to, at the end of the lesson, be able to explain the roles of individuals, groups, and governments in protection of Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Now, the responsibilities of individuals and groups involves the following. The following are responsibilities of individuals and groups in Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR. 1. Protection and promotion of human rights. Promotion and protection of human rights. Everyone here has the right to promote and to strive for the protection and realization of human rights at the national and international level. This can be done in different ways. By one of it, to meet or to assemble peacefully. 2. To form, join, and participate in non-governmental organizations, associations, or groups. 3. To communicate, be able to communicate with non-governmental or intergovernmental organization. 2. Be informed, awareness creation. Be informed, awareness creation. Every citizen here has the right to freedom of information. We looked at it before, FOIB, where we said everybody has the right towards the information center of the country. That is the right to know, to seek, to obtain, receive, and to hold information about all human rights and fundamental freedom. Also, you can study, discuss, publish, and impact or disseminate knowledge on one human rights issues to others or to another. 3. You have political participation. Individuals can promote, individuals and groups has the responsibilities to political participation. Everyone here has the right to participate in government of his country and the conduct of public affairs. This can be achieved by submitting criticism and proposals to the government agencies concerned with public affairs in order for them to improve any aspect of their work which may be an hindrance to the promotion, protection, and realization of human rights. This is also known as political participation, that is, citizens knowing their political activities and what they are supposed to do in their political affairs, joining in the government affairs of the state. Fourth, we have seek redress in a law court. Everyone or group here whose rights are allegedly violated has the right, either in person or through a legally authorized representative, to complain and have that complainant firstly reviewed in public hearing or before an independent and impartial judicial system established by the law, which will provide an effective remedy or redress, including any compensation due. This condition also applies to any governmental body or officials who violate human rights. 5, we have occupational ethics. Now, this occupational ethics, here everyone has the right to the lawful exercise of his profession, but where such occupation can affect the human dignity, human rights, and fundamental freedom of others, such individuals should respect those rights and freedoms and comply with relevant national and international standards of occupational ethics and conduct. Now we look at the responsibility of government in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. What are the responsibilities of government towards the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? 1. Promotion and protection of human rights. Here, each state has a prime responsibilities and duty to protect, promote, and implement all human rights and fundamental freedoms by creating a conducive social, economic, and political atmosphere, as well as also the legal guarantee required to ensure that all persons under its jurisdictions are able to enjoy their civil, political, economic, social, and legal rights. 2. We have punishment of offenders. The state shall conduct a prompt and impartial investigation by its agencies to ensure that an inquiry takes place whenever there is a reasonable ground to believe that a violation of human rights has occurred in any territory under its jurisdiction, and bring the culprits to book. 3. We have education and awareness. Here, the state has the responsibility to promote and facilitate the teaching of human rights at all levels of education, especially those that are responsible for training lawyers, law enforcement officials, and personnel of armed forces, and to see it that they include appropriate elements of human rights teaching in their training programs, is being involved in their training programs. Fourthly, we have the creation of human rights agencies. Just like we likely discussed in our previous class, we said the state should create and develop more independent national institutions such as NAPTIP. NAPTIP, where you have NAPTIP, NAPTIP. Next one, you have Ombudsman, that is OMBUDSMAN. Human Rights Commission are for the promotion and protection of human rights in all territory under its jurisdiction. Now, last but not the least, here we have securing citizens from harm as a result of exercising their rights. Here the state shall take a necessary measure to ensure that the protection by the competent authorities of everyone against any violence, threats, retaliation, de facto or de jure, advice, discrimination, pressure, or any other arbitrary actions as a consequence of his or her legitimate exercise of the human rights referred to in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Now, before we say goodbye for the day, our evaluation for this class, we looked at 1. Explain the role of individuals. Explain the roles of individuals and groups in the protection of human rights. What are the roles of individuals in protection of human rights? We looked at number 1. Responsible individuals and groups should be able to promote and protect human rights by making a peaceful assembly, joining or participating in non-governmental organization, association or groups. 2. Be informed, awareness creation. 3. Political participation. 4. Seek redress in a law court. 4. Profession/occupational ethics. Profession/occupational ethics. Those are the responsibilities of individuals and groups in Universal Declaration of UDHR. Then 2. State the roles of states in the protection of UDHR. What are the roles of government in the protection of UDHR? We said 1. Promotion and protection of human rights. 2. Punishment of offenders. 3. Education and awareness. 4. We have creation of human rights agencies. And then last but not the least, we have securing citizens from harm as a result of exercising their rights. Now we have to say goodbye for this class, but before then, we look at as assignment, you are to 1. Write in details the meaning of human rights. Since the beginning of our lectures or since the beginning of our class up to date, you should be able to know what human rights entails. So you should write in details the meaning of human rights. 2. State agencies responsible for protection of human rights. What do you think are the agencies that are responsible for the protection of human rights? We'll see you in our next class. Thanks for listening and stay safe.